Velma season 2. Yay! Everybody loves this show. Um, in all seriousness, I don't hate this show like some people do. I just took this show as a weird Riverdale kind of parody with Scooby Doo characters, and and it worked for me. You know, I'm not gonna say it's a great show or even a good show, but for me, I got enjoyment out of it. And so when I review this show, just know I'm not like calling this a good show. I'm just talking about a show that I kind of enjoyed for what it was. You can hate that, you can not like that, but all I know is majority of people watching this fucking review have not seen this show and need to shut the F up. That being said, I didn't like this season that much. I like this season somewhat more than season 1 in some senses, but also not. Let me explain. I think overall in this season, I laughed a lot more than season 2. Or, sorry, season 1. I also think Velma was way more of a less insufferable character. Like in the first season, it's literally just every line is her ego boosting, and in this season there is a little bit of that, but it is toned down a lot. There's still moments that you're like, holy fucking shit, why is this the main character? She's an asshole. Like in the like there's a moment where she thinks she dies and goes to heaven, and she's like, wait, am I the only one here? I mean, I'm not surprised. But, bitch, like, come on. That means you literally think of everybody else as inferior to you. Like, you literally have a god complex at that point. Like, fuck. But but stuff like that is toned down a little bit. The love triangle shit is toned down. The nudity in this show is like non-existent in this season. Thank God, because some of the characters are actual literally fucking teenagers. But I don't know, I feel like for season 1, what I liked more was the actual mystery stuff, and I felt like the references to the original series were a lot more clever than they are in this show. Or not this show, this season. Like Scrappy Doo coming back. It's like, okay, Scrappy Doo is here, but it's literally just the same fucking thing as the first Scooby Doo movie. He's a villain. Wow. Great twist. The Hex Girl has a brief reference, but it just felt kind of weird and lame. Like, I didn't like that. I don't know. I just didn't like this season that much. Overall, this show is not very good. I get why people don't like it. But for me, I'm a sucker for anything Scooby-Doo, and that does include this show to some extent, even though this really isn't Scooby-Doo. And I get that. And yeah, I think this show will definitely be the last season, because I mean, this show was clearly greenlit with 20 episodes. They clearly did not greenlight season 1 right after season 1 aired and have it out next year. That's not how television animation works. I don't know why people care so much, but yeah, they do. And this show is probably over, which is really funny because it ends on a massive cliffhanger of Velma fucking dying, which to the show's haters is probably something beautiful that they've been waiting for it to happen. I don't know. Yeah, Velma season 2. It's a mess. Don't watch it. You weren't gonna watch it, but I wanted to talk about it because I had thoughts and I liked the show. Sue me, I guess.